So this one time, I was on a hunt, and there was a monster, and then I started fighting it, and it was a Nargacuga, and it was Nargacugally cool, and I stabbed it, but then it stabbed me back because it had really sharp tails and fangs and also claws. And then also, there was a Kachala Deora in this guy, but it wasn't part of the hunt because that's not allowed.
I've got to walk past him again. Oh no. Just don't make eye contact. Just carry your fruit. Just carry your fruit. Don't make eye contact. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Fucking weirdo.
The Nargacuga!
Aiden, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, have you heard about the Nargacuga hunt that I went on? It was legendary.
Permission to murder your cadet.
Denied.
Please, Julius, he's so annoying.
If anyone's going to do it, it's me.
Please do it, Julius, he's so annoying.
Hopefully we'll train that out of him. If not, then it's someone else's problem. I'll probably ship him off the continent or something.
I mean, I can't imagine that would ever go wrong in any kind of capacity.
Nope, but I'm sure it'll be some random hunter's problem to deal with. There was a Gargwa, and there was another Gargwa, and then there was a third Gargwa, and then... That one was it. Okay, you don't want to talk to me, but also there's Gargwas everywhere.
Alrighty then, ladies and lefties.
No one else is allowed. Right-handed men and non-binary folk, get the fuck out.
I'm left-handed, so
get the fuck out.
Actually, no, I just lied to your face.
I was acting. Or was I?
Well, I felt like that was something I should know about you, given that we've been best friends for the last.
I'm ambidextrous, but I do lean left.
I mean,
so.
I consider myself ambidextrous, but that's because I want to be. So I've tried.
So that just sounds like I consider myself ambidextrous.
Well, it's more just like I'm right-handed,
Okay,
but I like doing stuff with both hands. So I've trained my left hand for years, and now it's reasonably good at doing things.
I've trained my left hand for years, and now it's rippling with muscle.
It is. It's great. I mean, I am also the guitarist, so left hand does tend to be quite meaty.
See, if I was to be handed a Matamba, right? If I was to be handed that baby lion cub, I would just imagining it now have my left hand at the top and then my right hand for strumming.
Oh, you meant a guitar. I did not get that. Yeah, left. That's the right-handed way to play it.
Yeah, that's how I would do that. At least we can all agree that no one is that, like, psychopath. Like, if you walk into someone's office and their mouse is to the left of their keyboard, they actually are a serial killer.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends if they've somehow made their keyboard backwards as well. Like, that's the only way I can see that making sense.
Can you imagine?
Left-handed keyboards. It's just completely backwards.
All right, let's go kill a pink Rathian. Woo, that's fun and not at all anticlimactic. The desert. It's nighttime.
Shit, what does that mean?
A second cutscene to show that it's nighttime now. Oh yeah, I can see the map before I pick up a map. Ho ho! So dumb.
Glorp's had an upgrade. Well, now he's got a giant horn.
What do you say? Now he's got a friend.
He's got a friend. It's me. Well, that was fast.
That was fast. Well, that was fun and anticlimactic as promised. Ooh, everyone sure missed out on that experience.
That was the greatest hunt I've ever done.
Why is he floating?
Science?
Behold my anti-gravity science feat! Goblin! Research here should commence shortly. Now you laugh. Or maybe you don't laugh, maybe you judge, but goblins were almost in Monster Hunter back when it was originally being planned, so I bet Wyverians were an evolution of goblins, so it's not even completely, it'd be like going up to you and be like, yeah, you're a Neanderthal, you know, it's not completely accurate, but not completely disaccurate, that's all I'm saying, alright?
I mean, I guess it depends what you go for, because some Wyverians are more like elves, so,
yeah, that is true, some of them do get the elven heritage. The Wyverians are basically the fantasy races melding.
And also there's dwarves elsewhere.
I was hoping you might do me a favor and hunt that blasted Zelda screen. In the name of science!
For science!
Things have been feeling kind of heavy lately, don't you think?
You mean that rock, that giant rock you're carrying?
That giant rock you're carrying? It might be that giant rock you're carrying. I don't want to hunt Bahabra for you.
Hey, buddy, I really like just finding giant rocks and bringing them back to town. They don't do anything, nobody buys them from me, but these Bahabras are getting in my way, so could you kill them so I can keep just taking giant rocks?
Look, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, ultimately, and this is what you gotta do.
It's not relevant to anyone, I just like giant rocks.
Prime ingredients, beyond even fresh. The power to go beyond fresh. Oh, I got unlucky. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I made a huge mistake. Look at my health and stamina! his research assistant's like, oh, we've got some lovely weather today. We certainly do. I've made a huge mistake. I suppose I'll sit down for a cup of tea until the threat has passed. Oh, and there's some cake, too. What are you doing, research assistant? Well, I guess I'm going to go fight a Celtis Queen without any stamina?
Oh, yeah, you don't bring meat with you.
Yep, that is what I would call unfortunate.
Does your pre-map knowledge give you any idea where the Celtis Queen is?
No, I'm not psychic anymore. I'm just geographically aware.
That seems less useful in the grand scheme of things.
Well, I didn't choose the armor to be geographically aware. That's just a side benefit of, oh, hey, I found the Celtis Queen, so that's cool. And thus, Dundalman is saved a bit more. Where is she? Where's my assistant? None of you are her. What's the point? Oh, there she is. I ate a piece of cake and the Celtis Queen fucking died. It's crazy.
I think the two are related.
Everybody knows cake is the Celtis Queen's ancestor.
An interesting evolutionary chain, really.
And thus, it's open for business. I have nothing to say.
I just don't know what it is, really, be honest with you. It's just a bunch of plants and then there's some weapons outside.
Do you not like the sword being dipped in blue stuff at the back? That's very important.
Yeah, it's sorting it. It's definitely not sexual in any way.
I have been searching for a special fuel that produces rain-resistant flames.
You mean water-resistant?
Rain-resistant flames, Cotton.
Okay.
Alright, specifically those.
Fair, I guess.
For the defense weapon. Now, the Wycoon tells me that Rathian flames are a good place to start. Why? Why? A Rathian in the dunes. Quite a surprise, really. When I mentioned it to the commander, he made this really unpleasant face. I couldn't tell if that was just his normal face or not. Timely development of the weapon depends on those flames. Hunter, I need you to capture that Rathian. It's now or never.
So you're saying that you needed us to kill a pink Rathian, and then there was a Celtis Queen, and now we have to do a Rathian again. Why? Why are so many? Like, why couldn't we do something with the pink Rathian that we had? Clearly, we could have just captured that pink Rathian and solved both problems.
Well, you know, the good news is we have a portable steam bomb.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you know, it's basically an anti-Dobra.
Bless you and me, magically.
Blessings to all. Father Cotton is here.
Truly, it's the cult of Glorp. He just uses me as a stand-in to take the heat.
Did my mentor mention anything about Rathians or Grishaladar? No. There is a matter I can confide in you. Few know the reasons my mentor retired from hunting, but that reason is me! Shock! He and I departed to hunt a Rathian. It was just the two of us. Beautiful, really. I can still remember it so clearly. The moment the Kushalador's face appeared from the black clouds above. I had only just recently joined the Ace Hunters. I was cocky, foolish. I had accomplished great things while hunting solo, and I had grown arrogant.
Understandable.
Oh, the emotion. With my mentor by my side, I had convinced myself that we were both. And so I flew with the Crushella. What? How did you do that, Ace Commander?
Sorry, do you have wings?
Wow, no wonder you thought you were invincible. You can fucking fly?
You might just have the dual blades moveset from Sunbreak ahead of time.
Yeah. No, he just twirls them really fast like tails. His tails. Just before it could rend me asunder. Julius, please. My mentor leapt at it. And while defending me, he was gravely wounded. I robbed the world of a great hunter that day.
Isn't like the mantelpiece of their flying airship a Kushala Daora?
Look, man, it's symbolic, okay? It's his greatest failure.
Symbolic of his greatest failure? I will wear... Like, if his master sees that, I feel like he'll just be like, you fucking dick!
You must capture Rathian and promise me. Swear to me that you will be careful. If she got you too, I might well drown in my own tears and misery.
It wasn't the Rathian that was the problem. I don't know how to tell you this, Julius. It might have been the Elder Dragon.
I think he was just like, I just want to retire. I'm just going to say I can't. No, my composure, I run out. Sorry, I got to retire. All right, time to capture a Rathian. You can't dress it up like that. A queen's flames to keep the town safe. It's a Rathian. Okay, it's still...
Okay, who the fuck named this quest Nocturnal Commission?
The Guild Marm names the quest.
Guild Marm.
You don't like Nocturnal Commission?
As a name by itself, acceptable. What it's alluding to, come on.
Don't worry your little noggin. about old capture supplies. We don't need them where we're going. I forgot to restore my items, so I might need stuff, but don't you worry.
I mean, I am, in fact, worrying.
Jolly Roger.
Okay, pirate.
I've always wanted you to call me a pirate.
I've always wanted you to speak to me in a squeaky voice like you're dying.
Oh, well, there you go. Why would that be my dying voice? It's not like I'd get shot and be like, I've been shot.
It's because you're, like, struggling to gasp for air and there's nothing left and you're trying to conserve it by speaking with the least amount of air possible.
Yeah, but if someone came to my
This
door...
Rathian has just beat the shit out of me since I've gotten here.
If someone came to my door clutching their chest like, I'm dying, I'd be like... and I'd feel bad, you know?
You would? Why would you laugh?
Because it's a silly voice!
And?
It's hard to take seriously.
I get that, but they're still dying.
We don't know if they're
I mean,
dying.
people don't normally say I'm dying if they're not.
Well, what if they're just trying to case the joint?
That would be a really weird way to do that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were a professional caser of joints.
No, I just think that it would be a very weird way to attempt to case the joint.
So how would you case a joint, Mr. Robberman?
I wouldn't, because I'm not.
Oh, sure, yeah, sure. That's what you would say on video that might be used against you.
As far as I'm aware, the least good way to do it is to do anything memorable. And as far as memorable things go, a funny way of saying I'm dying seems pretty memorable.
Yeah, but who would guess it would be that guy? He's too silly.
I mean, the idea is you want to not be recognized when you return, but that's very recognizable. People will remember you.
Oh, so you want to be like, hello, I'm no one. Don't look at me.
No, ideally you don't say anything.
Oh, so you just open the door and just stand there silent?
No, you don't even go inside. Just, like, use windows and shit, man.
Ah! Ha! See, you do know casing tactics! Caught you!
It's just simple guesswork. Like, it's not a difficult concept.
I'm sorry that robbery isn't simple to all of us, you criminal scum. If I ever need a case jointed, I will be sure to come to you.
Well, that's too bad, because I'll have already stolen everything you own by that point.
You sly dog, you're good! That's how I'd know that you're the one to hire for my cool heist movie.
She's charging too much. Don't like it.
God, it's such an exhausting way to fight. Like, imagine if you did that, just running back and forth past someone over and over, like, oh, you'll never stop my ultimate technique!
Why is a Rathian's wings the green buff? That's a white buff. She fucking flies everywhere.
Cotton, it's because her wings are green, obviously.
So is fucking Oliver. I don't even know who Oliver is, but he's green.
He is very green, with envy, because he wanted us extra food. He was jealous of the other kids, little shit. How about that for a twist? Oh, so many layers! You know Oliver Twist?
I'm aware of the concept, not read it myself.
You know the, please sir, can I have some more? No! It's like the most famous scene.
But I still haven't read it, so I don't know.
Clearly you're not up to date on your poor orphan boy movie knowledge.
No, I'm not much of an orphan watcher myself.
Yeah, I like plane spotting myself. Oh, you know, I like seeing trains. I'm a bit of a bird watcher. I like watching orphans! Excuse me?
Just the way that they squirm without parents.
It's very enjoyable to me, all of those orphans! Oh, hey, Master of Defense. The Rathian's trying to escape. You've almost got it. Thank you, Master of Defense, for that little pep talk. Inbuilt Capture Master from Master of Defense here.
Oh, that's cool. Capture Master of Defense.
Capture Master of Defense. According to the map, the Rathian's nest is Area 5. I must be trying to return there. Quickly! The quest will be over soon. I can feel it. Okay, Master of Defense. Oh no! Make sure you get your capture materials as we go into Zone 5 on this completely normal quest where we completely normally capture Rathian.
Look, I'm just following instructions.
Look at it, just all nice and peacefully snoozing. But wait. I love this one. Oh! It's your boy!
Reginald!
Sir Reginald of Pinecone! So this was the big introductory moment of 4U's flagship. He's like, I'm gonna stoop down and kill that Rathian you put near death.
I like how this is like creating a bit of lore where Rathians just like generate stronger creatures apparently in the 4 world.
Yeah, it just seems to be the case. What are we gonna do, man? It's a whole Seregios.
Well, apparently it's leaving, so like...
Alright, job done. Take it home, boys.
Alright, quest is over. We did nothing.
The Rathian, what in the... I can't believe my eyes. That monster was a Seregios. But what is it doing all the way out here in its desert where it lives?
Oh, okay, I do have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
Rathian just fully proved that it can just leave when it's limping and near death, and then live another day. So why doesn't it do that normally?
We don't ask questions we don't want the answer to. Okay.
I want the answer.
No, you can't know the answer to that question.
They should just leave. That's all I'm saying.
Hunter, you need to get out of there now. That monster is a factor we're not prepared to deal with.
We haven't had the correct quadratic formula yet.
If you try to pursue it, who knows what it will do to you? Seregios, no!
Make you bleed, probably.
I'm sorry, but you have to abandon the quest and return at once. It's for your own safety.
Understandable. That's what I would do.
So yeah, it force abandons you on this capture a Rathian. Sure, that's like, when does that ever happen? Is that not ridiculous?
I don't know what to make of this.
You know, you're gonna capture Rathian, all cool, but then Seregios attacks like, we can't take that. We're forcing you to come home, Hunter. And
but what if I can take that?
Well, you know, you can't take that yet, okay? We're not ready.
I could.
No, we're not ready for Seregios, okay? You gotta leave.
Not like it was a Kashala Deora.
Hunter, you alright? Yeah, I'm completely fine. It didn't even attack me, honestly. And you must be reeling from the fact that we pulled you out of that quest, and for that I apologize.
Yeah. Like, what happened? Did you just, like attach a grappling hook to us and pull us up to the balloon?
Yeah, just yanked us back out the desert. I had to make a split-second decision. You see, that monster swooped in and attacked the Rathian was none other than a Seregios. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, I know. I know what Seregios is.
No, you don't in the timeline currently.
I've gone back in time, so yes, I do.
You see, Seregios is said to inhabit an extremely limited area.
Desert.
No, they do have a very specific niche kind of hidden away home. So the alarm here is that if the Seregios have left their home, why have they left their home? What's caused that to happen? That might be a problem. Ooh.
I mean, what if it's just literally one of them?
It's like, okay, think about the Zenoga that all lived exclusively on the Sacred Pinnacle mountain area, but then Amatsu arrived, and then they all came down and we discovered Zenoga. What if it's happening again, but with Seregios? Ooh.
Oh, woo.
Man, it's ominous and intriguing, and you, sir, are killing my vibe.
Maybe you should resuscitate it.
I won't jump to any conclusions, but all this has raised enough concerns that I had to get you out of here. Forgive me, I know quests like that are how you make your living. Yeah, it's also a good point. We don't get paid for it anymore.
Aww.
That's why they've asked for you to hunt it. So I'll file the quest so you can hunt it. Now that I've pulled you out from a quest where you would have to hunt it.
Also, worth mentioning here that obviously nobody else can take this quest, so I don't know why I'm even writing it up. We should just send you on it, probably.
That's a really good point! Most hunters could never, ever hunt this monster, so specifically they've asked for you. I'm gonna go put the quest on the board. Go get it. The guild has tapped you to handle this urgent quest. It's called Dance of 1,000 Blades.
Oh, it's my favorite dance.
It is your favorite dance. You'll be hunting a Seregios. My book says it rends the heavens with its sharp scales and demolishes the earth with its powerful wings and legs. Sorry, is your book the fucking Pokedex? What is that?
Yeah, that's a weird book.
Seregios, the normal tier 2 flying wyvern, capable of blowing up the planet, I think, probably.
It eats children.
Specifically orphans, which it watches. Oh, for God's sake! Yes, Guild Mom! Whatever the case, the fate of Operation Fortified and Armor rests squarely in your hunterly hands. Get out there and put the purge
usual
on that urgent quest. Whatever that means. Here come the quests. Alright, are you ready for your Seregios, Cotton?
Yeah!
Are you gonna make him Seregi Cross when you kill him?
Yeah!
Are you gonna say yeah in the same way a third time?
Huh?
I knew you'd disappoint me. Poor Gen Prey. They just get repeatedly annihilated by every cutscene.
Well, it's their fault for living in this one zone that's repeatedly used.
And getting so, like, upset with everything much bigger and more powerful.
They're just practicing songs.
Oh, Steve. To be fair, like, this is his first little here. Seregios. He really does come across as quite terrifying.
Technically, this is his second little.
Okay, fine. But look, he grabbed up that Gen Prey. Look at that. Like, I'm taking this one. Bye!
Oh, man, the small monster.
I got your friend. And like, give me him back. Give me him back. No, I'm gonna throw him at this hunter.
No.
Ah! Catch!
Which one?
Poor Gen Prey, man.
See, why doesn't he do that as part? Imagine if modern Seregios in Sunbreak did actually pick up small monsters and throw them.
Yeah, how cool would it be if he did like a mini Joe where he could pick up the small monsters in his claws?
Like, they totally could have worked that in.
Yeah, because he's got his Psychodactyl parrot claws, so he could totally use like tools and stuff at you.
Now I'm sad they didn't do that.
Oh no, I've been immediately grabbed as his opening move.
Oh, I'm bleeding, so.
All right, go. Operation Seregios is a total success.
It's just, bleed is so fucking impressive in the old games because you have so little movement control properly.
To be fair, I like that though, because bleed is kind of a joke in 5th gen onward.
Yeah, but they completely changed how it worked.
Oh, I got his tail already.
Like, I literally have had bleed for so fucking long, and I just want to not be bleeding so I can play normally for 5 fucking seconds.
Look, just crouch down and stay still, okay?
I was, and then he fired another scale at me because I was crouched down.
Damn! He's using his mechanics. I mean, I'm struggling to learn any kind of charged anything because he's just so fast and moving.
You haven't fucking hit him yet. I've been curing bleed the entire quest so far. I'm really annoyed about it.
Sorry! I assume this is me getting bled for the first time, and I'm getting space-time god-paused. Oh no! Are you alright, Doodle? That's a lot of blood! It looks like that Seregios scale sunk into you to start bleeding. That is graphic, really.
A bit rough, isn't it?
Not good. If you make any sudden movements like that, you'll open the wound and lose health. What you need to do is crouch.
You need to just crouch down and then I'll make the bleeding stop. It's just like real life.
Rush to the ER, knife wound. Please, I feel faint. All right, now listen here. Yeah, you just need to bend down a little bit and stop moving, okay? You'll be right as rain 5-10 seconds. Are you a doctor? Oh, no, I just wandered in here with my coat. But I realize you may not have the luxury of sitting still. So, another option would be to pound back a well-done steak. Who has time to bleed when they could be eating delicious meat?
Which also requires you to stay still, by the way.
I left the zone, stopped my bleeding, got back in the zone, got hit by an attack that started me bleeding again, which then stunned me, which then let him do a follow-up attack, which then killed me.
Yeah, that all adds up to me.
You know, I went the entire hunt dunking on him, got his tail, was doing really well, hadn't been bled for 6 minutes, and then it went so quickly, not to 100, in like 15 seconds, I feel a little bit taken aback.
Oh my god, I'm instantly bleeding again! Fuck, man. Fuck this. It's just the most annoying fucking status. There's like no way to actually get rid of this without just dying unless you change zones.
You know what doesn't help? The fact that I haven't built stamina down. I really need all my stamina.
You should
Absros is currently repeatedly tanking blades for me. Thank you so much, buddy. That actually let me get off a...
Work out some decorations for your stamina problems.
I can, because I need every slot to get focus.
I feel like some things are more important.
Yes, focus. That's why I'm in this way. Oh, okay. I'll go back in with Water Blight. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, Cephalos. You're really lovely creatures, and I'm glad you all exist. Oh, okay. Sorry. That's my bad. No, I shouldn't have come back again. That's really cool. Yeah, really.
Yeah, clearly, that's the wrong zone to go to. For
really, fuck off! Go away! Honestly, infuriating. That's more annoying than I've been at the Seregios this entire time.
Yep.
I've quite found the Seregios pleasant, but that Cephalos, woo!
That'll do it.
Take that, tiny tail tink.
That's pretty similar to what my final hit was, so understandable.
Absros, don't do it.
He's gonna come eat the Seregios, just completely break his diet. Now I have the high ground. It's over, Hunter.
No!
Okay, never mind. That's unfair. I'll come back down.
Okay, yeah. No, that isn't fair, man. You need to be here, right? Okay.
Ah! Seregios!
Whoa! What was that, buddy? I feel like shouting your praise from the rooftops. Thanks to you,
Praise!
gifts are back in operation. Supplies have already started coming in. As for the flames we need, never fear. The Raccoon Associates located another Rathians, and this time the Ace Gunner went to capture it. Thank God for that.
I'm just glad that we didn't have to.
Master Tool, in particular, has been very impressed with your efforts and wishes to pitch in.
He's a bit of a tool.
He's a bit of a tool, but he's good at what he does, you know.
I think there's gonna be a Master Sword, or is that locked in other games?
What, Julius? Faring well, I hope. I cannot complain. Good, then don't complain. Ah, you just said you can't complain.
How do you feel about more Wrath-type monsters?
It's a strange Rathalos. How strange.
It's blue.
It shows no signs of attacking Dundalma, but just in case, will you go kill it?
Will you go check on it? Sure, you want me to kill it? No, just go have a look. Alright, I'll kill it.
Oh my god, it's in Zone 1. What's happening? Holy shit, he's right there.
Well, I mean, that was implied, isn't it? Oh, Seregios, I just killed you.
I just killed you, dude.
You're fucking dead.
I love that we landed in the middle of a turf war. Like, literally in the middle of
Yeah,
it.
it seems like the right spot to be.
Oh! God, I love this one. Look at him
Get
go.
him.
Ooh.
My fucking face in these cutscenes is just so fitting. It's like, ooh, look at that. Oh, yes.
Interesting. Ooh, I could kill both of them.
God, I love monsters fighting each other. Maybe a free material will drop, like a scale or something.
Is that a
It's
Seregios?
gonna be like, abandon the quest.
Impossible! You hunted that Seregios and there's only one! Unless
Only
there's
one.
two! God, the
Whoa.
genius of Julius cannot be
I
contained!
feel like I worked that out faster than he did.
So what I love about that, outside of it being a badass turf war before we could have badass turf wars in-game,
Yeah.
is it shows that Azurathlos and Seregios are fairly evenly matched, and that's kind of where he sits. It takes
guess,
a
yeah.
powered-up subspecies of the King of the Skies to match him in the
As
air.
if we're saying that Azurathlos is like super strong Rathlos. I don't buy it.
He's stronger than normal Rathalos, okay?
I don't disagree. Just not by a whole. I mean, where are we going?
I don't know, man. Wherever you want. We're on a lovely trip in a lovely volcano. Oh god, it's Seregios. Oh god, he's still on the map.
I was midair and he hit me with his fucking forward flying charge. I got hit by the head part of the hitbox and it was like, you're poisoned now. Oh, Seregios is here. I'm gonna die. I can't move and I'm poisoned on low health.
No.
Oh my god, stop attacking and let me fucking heal. I'm stunned. It's just, how am I alive still? There it goes.
Okay.
Fucking hell. That was the most annoying 15 seconds.
But it's such a satisfying, fun Monster Hunter experience.
It's not. I like being able to move my hunter. I was fucking mounting a Rathalos and he reared back to roar and it put me in another zone and ended the mount. What the fuck? Why is that even something that can happen?
That is so fucking funny! I mean,
Oh my god, and then he did a tail whip as I walked in and pushed me back towards into the other zone.
credit to the guy, like, I know how to get this to stop. Get out of here!
Let me enter the zone, you piece of shit! Just fucking blocking me, and he pushed me backwards with his tail from the front. I just have this problem where, like, I avoid attacks for ages, then I get hit by one attack, and he just times it perfectly, so once you get hit by one, you get hit by another, and then another, and then another, and it just fucking chains for ages.
Ah, and he's dead! That's what happens when you touch the ground, you asshole!
Nice.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Silly monster. Silly no one likes you monster. Silly no fun monster. Well done, good hunter. Well done. How good is it to have you back? It's amazing, if I say so myself.
I don't know. You tell
Indeed,
me.
your safely is the true warp. According to reports from the Dragon Seer, these beasts have been showing up all across the land. Some kind of anomaly has occurred, which has changed the Seregios'
Oh,
habitat.
it sounds like we should do some anomaly investigations.
All right, okay, all right. So, we're at this stage again, like back with the article at the start of this plot thread. What is your lock-it-in-now prediction of why the Seregios are going mental?
They're really, it's mating season. They're really horny. It happens once every 1,000 years.
That implies Seregios at least live to be over 1,000.
So they're just injecting scales into various creatures to see what works.
There you have it, everybody. It's mass experiment mating season for Seregios. All right then, ladies and gentlemen, that is Chapter Seregios. Very mysterious. What's going on? What's he doing? Is he okay? For now, though, like you've enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the bell for more. Consider supporting the future channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.